the final inductee of the class of 22 into the British BMX Hall of Fame. So please welcome onto the stage Olympic silver medalist Kai White and Michael Pusey, MBE. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to do that, so it's a pleasure. Michael Pusey and Kai White.
How's everyone doing tonight? It's obviously a big award, and I want to thank everyone for having me host it, and CK. And yeah, all you guys have led to this medal here as well, so yeah, thank you everyone.
It's emotional up here. It's been a long journey. We've come a long way, and thank you to everybody that's turned out. And I want you guys to know that as much as you guys know that I've been battling in London with the track and the kids, all of you that have been on my journey, from Stephen Murray's mum, Carol Gosling, Clive Gosling, Joe Eastwood, many of you that have took me to races when I was younger, has made me into the man that I am today. So thank you to the BMX community that has made me make some of the best riders for Great Britain. Kai White, his brother, Quillan Isidore, Blaine Davis. Thank you very much to all of you. You are me. Bless.
And with that being said, the winner is...
Before the age of 1, David Maw could ride around on a little wooden bike. He played on it so much, he wore the plastic wheels out on the concrete drive. From these early days, David became one of the most loved British BMX riders in history, and one of the winningest. He started racing at 3 years old and was peerless in his age groups, winning multiple British championships, European championships, and was world champion 3 times by the time he was 9 years old. David's family have recognised many people that have played a big part in David's BMX career, but one of the most influential was Bill Holmes at Falcon Bikes, who once made David a gold-plated race bike and made him part of a BMX game commercial at Shepperton Studios. We lost David at age 19 in a car accident, but his legacy will never be forgotten. And now we are proud to welcome David George Maw into the British BMX Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite John, Heather and Joanne onto the stage. And Michael Pusey and Kai White are going to present the trophy. Just before they do that, I just want to tell a little story about... I'm a bit of an 80s racer, did it only for a couple of years, early 80s, and we all looked up to riders like Dale Holmes, Anthony Howes, who I don't think I've seen tonight, unfortunately. But there was always one kid that I looked up to, even though he was a lot younger than me, and that was David Maw.
Thanks ever so much, everyone. David was playing about on bikes and motorbikes from the age of 2, but he was following Jonathan in everything he did. I can remember Jonty raced motocross, and there was a track opening. Falcon were opening a track in the next village. John was at work as usual, and I took 3 of the kids along. Well, I took them all, actually, but Rachel didn't have a bike. And they all raced, and David had a little toy bike, and he came second. And the next day, there was going to be a national at Graspy. And we went along. Jonathan didn't race motocross that day. Joe, Johnsy and David raced. I can remember Sue Jarvis doing a little paper number plate for him with T something on it, T7 or something like that. And he finished second on this little old toy bike. Bill Holmes was there both days, and he just signed him up straight away. And we just had so many happy years at BMX. He loved Wigan track, especially catching frogs. It was always missing, and he was usually with Ian Line, David Ives, Ross Hill. They were just loved collecting frogs there, one of his favourite tracks. I don't know how to thank you all enough, but we've had a lot of happy years, and I'm still in touch with lots of these racers. And David went on to race motocross. He left quietly when he was about 12 or 13, and he soon was champion of South Humberside, and he did go on within a year. He reached national levels, and he met his girlfriend at 13. She's here tonight. He had a lot of fun with her. So thank you, Claire, as well. Thank you all. You want to say anything else?
You want to say anything?
I'd just like to say thank you to everybody. It's been a fantastic night. It's just amazing, and take care.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The Maw family, put your hands together one more time. David Maw.